An intricate examination of the struggles faced by a typical Nigerian middle-class family juggling social and financial obstacles can be found in A Tribe Called Judah. Though deft use of humor, emotions, and suspense, the story creates an engrossing family drama. The overall harmony of the plot, soundtrack, and cinematography, which perfectly captures these moments of the scene, raises the film to a distinguished status and makes a lasting impression in the Nollywood film industry. Even though a little more brevity in some scenes could have increased viewers' engagement, Funke Akindele and the other participants deserve acclaim. Nigerian film has undergone a radical metamorphosis in recent years, especially in the Nollywood subgenre, as directors have endeavored to create compelling stories while defying clichés. One of such movies that has gained popularity is A Tribe Called Judah. Now that I have seen it myself, I feel compelled to share my thoughts about it. First and foremost, let me politely but firmly ask anyone who dares to consider this movie to be average or overrated to think twice. Harsh may sound harsh, but many people who have genuinely experienced the richness and mastery of this cinematic masterpiece agree. I acknowledge that as a self-confessed enthusiast of Nigerian cinema, with somewhat discriminating taste, which I partly attribute to my English and literature degrees. But even by my high standard, A Tribe Called Judah exceeded expectations, particularly Funke Akindele's performance merits praises. Her performance was exceptional, giving her character vitality and genuineness in each scene. Having said that, there were a few small issues even though the ensemble cast gave excellent performances. The over-the-top depiction of some character, most notably the pose of C and K furniture, bordered on a caricature and took away from the immersion as a whole. However, these were rare occurrences that were overshadowed by the exceptional acting talent in the show. The film's narrative intricacies further contributed to its appeal, a poignant reflection of the human condition. A Tribe Called Judah explored the underlying themes of sacrifice and moral ambiguity, as well as the subtle dynamics of family relationships. In particular, Emeka's tragic death serves as a poignant reminder of the life complexities where decisions are not always easy to make and sacrifices frequently have high costs. Furthermore, Testimony's character stood out as a shining example of tenacity and steadfast loyalty in sharp contrast to Jedidiah's turbulent romantic history. This contrast emphasized a profound lesson. Although hardship can put a taste on a relationship, genuine friendship perseveres and overcomes even the most difficult circumstances. A Tribe Called Judah is in essence more than just a film. It is a monument to the skill and commitment of its makers, as well as to the changing face of Nigerian cinema. Its impact and importance in the industry are amply demonstrated by its capacity to enthrall audience while telling a movie story. I will conclude by pleading with you to experience the magic of A Tribe Called Judah as soon as possible if you have not already. It is a unique cinematic experience that will stay with you long after the credits have rolled. And never forget that in a world full of uncertainties, unwavering support is truly priceless. If your significant other is not supporting you like testimony, maybe it's time to reevaluate your priorities. A Tribe Called Judah is a Nigerian film from the 2023 that was co-directed and produced by Funke Akindele and Adioluwa O. The film narrates the tale of Jedidiah, Judah, Funke Akindele, a single mother of 5 sons from 5 distinct tribes and fathers. The first 2 sons are responsible, hardworking, and make an effort to help the mother. The final 3, however, are less useful. Pere Timini Abozo, a persistent pickpocket. Shina Topi Makindele, a local tout and hoodlum, and Ejiro Olumide Uworu, a mischievous guy who is only interested in his girlfriend Testimony, Unanova Ome. Jedidiah continues to help them and keep them out of trouble in spite of their misbehavior. Jedidiah's condition deteriorates when she is diagnosed with a chronic kidney disease requiring 18 million to cover the cost of the surgery, 400,000 per week for dialysis. After Emeka, the first son, loses his job, the 5 sons decide that the only way to get the money to save the mother's life is to rob Emeka's former boss. who is suspected to being a money launderer. Their plans, however, drastically changed when they come across armed robbers at the scene. On December 15, 2023, the film debuted on the theaters around the country and became the first Nollywood production to cross 1 billion naira at the box office. Flaws in the general selling movie, and all the set design, prop look, cinematography, writing are superb, though a few shortcomings though could not help but notice the face that it is demonstrated that Arukwe, the proprietor of CNK Furnishing, is a money launderer. We are not sure how he makes these funds. It might come from sales of liquor, counterfeit goods, politician drugs, and people traffickers, or something else entirely. But do these funds have to be in US dollars, especially since the dollar is not the most common currency in Nigeria? The fact that dollar bills are not accepted as legal tender in Nigeria may count for the fact that a sizable portion of the population has never seen one. We are merely unaware of the movie's plot. All we know is that the boy counts cash in a warehouse and brings it to his showroom. Since he's a major character, I just think we should be aware of it. In addition, it seems that either Team Emeka or Team Khalid accounted for every single dollar bill, even after intense fighting and throwing large quantities of cash several stories down. And lastly, the acid splash scene involving Arukwe's team was also unbelievable. How can gunmen let themselves to be cornered so easily? Then how could acid that is so easily capable of melting human skin be transported within an exposed rubber bezel? It would have been better for me and possibly a few others if there had been a gunfight where Arukwe's team would have been cornered, eventually overpowered, but with casualties on both sides. This is Trending Costs. You watch. Subscribe to the channel.